Ah, yes, hello, welcome. Shout out to my mod Liam, who tagged me in this Ethel Xenoblade Chronicles 3 art. But we have more important things to look at. This thing that Hoyoverse posted. Have they forgotten about Yelan? Have they? And Ninja Girl? Arataki Ito gang girl? Have they forgotten about that already? What patch is this supposed to be, Hoyoverse? Tell me. What are you doing to me, Hoyoverse? I don't know what this is supposed to be from. Is it? What patch are we in? Is it 2.7 yet? No. Is it still 2.6? So like, is this 2.8? My brain hurts, dude. What are you doing to me, Genshin Impact? Obviously, you know, the current lack of patch content is not their fault. Long-term content, however, probably should have had a more robust end game at this point. So that is kind of on them. However, the fact that, you know, they're going through it and basically being locked in their homes at the moment. Oh, Twitter exposed. Oh, that can't be good. Anyway, point is that, you know, that's not their fault. But I'm assuming this is like not the next patch, but the next patch. Right? That's what this is supposed to be for. Who are you? You're Animo. Okay. You have a sword. It looks like. So he must be a sword, yeah? This is Analytical Harmony, Detective of the Tenryu Commission. Heizo. Interesting. Detective of Tenryu Commission, a young detective from the Tenryu Commission, free-spirited and unruly, but cheerful and lively. Interesting. So Animo's sword, I'm assuming? Right? That's sword? This is going to be one of those things where he's like surprisingly a catalyst user or something. And like he has a sword, but he ends up being a catalyst user anyway. Or like a bow or something, you know what I mean? Like he's got the sword, but he just doesn't use it. That would be kind of funny, to be honest. Are people... Oh. Well, you know, it's good to see the people have their priorities in check. You know? Oh, awkward. Anyway, there were 2 tweets about it that I didn't get a chance to really look at until now. Even though it came out at 6 a.m. today, I'm looking at it at 20 to midnight. Poggers. There was another one. Doshin has admirable wit and insight. While he is unfettered and unrestrained in demeanor, one should not diminish his talents. The Tenryu Commission is incredibly fortunate to have such a man in their ranks. And this is coming from Kamisato Ayato, okay? Who is basically a Chad. So his word is, I think, one that I'll be trusting. But I gotta be honest, man. Oh, this is like a little... This is like a little short sword. Oh, dude, there's no way he uses that. Bro, there's no way he uses that. No, my man's gonna end up being like some Animo catalyst or bow unit, like, or polearm. Let's be real. Probably another polearm. No shot my man uses that thing for actual combat. That's funny. He's just got a little short sword. Cool. Anyway. Anywho. Do we... Okay, so what was this? I'm relying on comments to tell, because I'm missing a lot of context. Okay, interesting. So he's part of an Animo emo band. Okay, sure, that makes sense. Animo family. Okay, yeah, sure. Family. We love that. Oh. Well, that's fairly aggressive. Okay. I mean, I don't think he looks that bad. You know what I mean? He don't look that bad. The mustard pants with like the Rosaria colored hair, maybe not the best color palette to be working on here. You know, it's like red cabbage meets mustard. Like that's maybe not great. Different colored pants maybe would have been more beneficial. Perhaps a light blue? Or just black. Black is timeless, man. Like this. You could just have it match his arms. With, you know, gold accents on the jacket and whatever this thing is. Like, I think the pants are clashing with, like, the red. You know what I mean? I think that's my issue. I think that's my issue. I don't know that I love it. I'm gonna keep it a stack. I don't know that I love it. But based on this, I would have to say this is a 4-star. Just an assumption. Just an assumption. There's also, you know, perhaps a little foresight in this, in the sense that if this is next patch, right? Our next patch is still supposedly going to be Arataki Ito Girl and then also Yelan. More than likely what we're going to see here is a double rerun patch with a new 4-star in potentially one of them, maybe, because they've done that before. I think Rosaria was like that. I think the Rosaria introduction was similar to that. I mean, this do be slightly looking like Rosaria's illegitimate child. You know what I mean? So maybe we're falling in suit. Who really knows? But yeah, this probably a 4-star. Obviously Animo. I mean, we had confirmation on that over here, right? So that's nothing too terribly surprising. Maybe sword? Maybe sword? I mean, it would make sense. He's got a short sword. You can just use that. I mean, it's not like the characters actually use their weapon. And if he is a 4-star, he doesn't have like a namesake 5-star weapon to use anyway. So, you know, that's probably arbitrary. But, you know, could technically be anything. You just, you know, the short sword is there for decoration. I don't know. But yeah, probably a 4-star. Definitely Animo. Maybe sword. Could be something else. Next patch? I don't know. Hoyoverse, what are you doing? What are you doing with these random drops out here? Homies, come on. Speaking of, we might start to soon get info on the next patch, if they're gonna do a patch live stream or something along those lines in the near future. I think it's normally like 10 days before the current patch ends. But I don't know when that actually is at this point. I know the Spices event isn't ending for like another 20 some days. So probably not this week, but maybe next week at the earliest we might have something about that. Or I don't even know. Just let me play your game more, MiHoYo. That's all I want to do. What are you doing with these random drops? Anyway, yeah, just a little Genshin news, a little Genshin video to kind of pop in here in between Fae Brides and whatever the heck else is going on this channel nowadays. But that's it. I guess let me know what you're thinking about my guy Heizo here. Heizo, is that right? Yeah. Heizo. Okay, yeah. Cool name at least. Bad fashion sense. Cool name though. It's something. Anyway, thoughts in description. You know the drill. Hey, thanks for watching. Appreciate you. Subscribe. Come back for more. And until then, I will catch you next time.